Alright guys, in this video I'm just going to be explaining what's happening. As you can tell, stuff's happening in my life and with the YouTube channel, so watch the whole video to find out exactly what's going on. Do you want a God Squad on FIFA 20? Look no further than u7buy.com. Use the code Brooksy at checkout for 5% off your account, player and coin purchases. Have a nice day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is brooksyhd. Today I've got a bit of an update video. It's not a bit of an update video, it is just fully an update video, and I don't do these enough, and I think people need to know. So you know what, we're going to take a break from FIFA. I think a lot of you guys will want to know this, and I'm just warning you guys, you know, about stuff that might happen in the future. So if you don't know, I don't know how you would know, this house we're in now, this house is a big house that me, itshaber, kirbz, vizeh, flair, FIFA and nerdfire moved into start of August, like middle of August, sometime around then. And it's a fantastic house, it really is. It's huge, everyone has a room, everyone is, it's, in terms of a house situation, it's a fantastic house. It's just other criteria at the moment that are getting really, you know, it's just not a great place to live at the moment. So I'll explain later what's going to happen with that. But yeah, like I said, when we found this house, it's near Leeds, okay? As I said, I've got an ensuite, Kirbz has got an ensuite. There's 2 rooms upstairs, Ryan and Viz's room. They have a joint bathroom, big bathroom. You know, we've got a ping pong room. We have a table. So we have a room with a ping pong table in. If you haven't seen the house tour video, by the way, there'll be a link up in the top right hand side of the screen, or it'll be linked in the comment section or somewhere. There, basically, I did a house tour, and if you want to see what the house looks like, you can go watch that video. It's on my channel. As I said, we were having a great time. We really were. It was like, I dreamed about this moment for so long, like since I was about 3 or 4 years ago. I've always dreamt of living in a house with other YouTubers that are my mates. And I just want to say this right now, it's no issue with anyone in the house. Like, it's not like people don't get on, anything like that. It's outside influences, which I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, so we all had this dream. We've been talking about it since we went on a friend vacation. What am I trying to say? We went on a holiday pretty much for a couple of days. We went to Paris, all of us, except for Liam. Actually, Liam didn't go, but and we had talked about it then. We were like, you know what? I think we should try and look into moving into a house. This was February last year. Some of you might know. We all went to Paris. And we were looking on the TV in like the living room, looking at houses we could move into, like 6-bedroom houses and stuff like that. And it was all, you know, it was all a bit fictional because we didn't really realize how possible it was until we actually started to properly do it. And then when we started to properly explore what we could do, we were like, okay, this is actually quite good. And like, we found this house eventually, I think in the middle of July, maybe start of July, and we were like, yes, this is the house. Ryan, Kirby and vizeh came out to view the house around the end of July, and he was like, that's the one, this is the house we need. And then we eventually got the house. We passed through referencing, really, obviously it was easy for me because I didn't have to do anything apart from give them, you know, statements and stuff like that. itshaber did all the stuff, so shout out to him. But well, it was hard for me to move, okay, because I was the only one that had to move country to move to this country, because obviously if you didn't know, as you can tell by the accent, I lived in Ireland. We moved, me and my mum, we got a Fiat, a Fiat Doblo, which is like a big Fiat van sort of thing, but it's not a van, it's a 5-seater thing, but it has a huge boot and we can put down the seats and put stuff in it. So I loaded up the van with my mattress, my half little fridge, which you can't see, which is just literally here. I put my everything else I had, like the desk that this is on, all the monitors, the lights, PlayStation, Xbox, like all that kind of stuff. Everything, I packed the van to the fullest that I could. And basically, yeah, we got on a ferry. We came over, took us about 12 hours, and we eventually got here. We found the house. We were like, Jesus, this house is amazing. Such a nice house, really nice area. It's a little gated sort of community. So we have this house. We have a house, we're the biggest house in this little compound. There's 3 houses here. There's our house, then there's a bungalow, and then there's a bungalow down to the side where some older people live. And we didn't realize when we moved in that that was going to be an issue. Issue started arising, I'd say a week in, when seeing as some of us have never lived on our own by themselves, forgot to bring in the bins, okay? And I'm not going to say their names, but some of our neighbours brought in the bins, being actual nice people, so obviously respect to them, and we forgot that we had taken out the bins the day before, and we left it beside the bin, because we have like these bin things where you can open up like a thing, you can put the actual wheelie bin in, and then you can hide them. Basically they didn't put them in that, they put them outside it, and they look out from the living room basically onto the bins. So they came over and complained that they could see the bins from their living room, and they were getting very, very aggressive about it, which they didn't need to be. And as soon as that happened, that was it. It just went downhill from there. And pretty much that's the main issue as to why we're moving house, because the neighbors here are interesting people, let's put it like that. So yeah, we started off with the bin thing, which, fair enough, it was a mistake. I think any normal person can tell. There was just confrontations, there was neighbors ringing the estate agents every couple of like hours complaining about the most stupid stuff, man. Like really little stuff that no one should ever in their right mind complain about. And even the estate agent was like, oh, for crying out loud, he's doing it again, like that sort of thing. And it's just an absolute joke, and we don't feel comfortable here. So what we're doing is we're moving again, and obviously we were not expecting to move, so financially it's been really hard on me particularly, because I don't have the greatest work ethic, and I didn't really work as hard as I thought I would when I moved in. But as you can tell, I've uploaded a lot more videos recently, so there's a reason for that, as you can probably tell. Our moving date is the 2nd. That's when we get the keys. We're not going to move in on that date, because we still have until, I think, the 8th in this house. So we have like 6 days pretty much to ferry all of our stuff over to the new house. We're moving near Liverpool. And it's only 3 of us. Me, Flair, and itshaber. We're moving into a house together from this house. And that is not because we don't get on with anyone. Kirby prefers to live back with his parents. So does Nerdfire. And Liam is with his girlfriend. And they're moving into their own house. So that's why we're all splitting up. As I said, we have done the whole YouTuber house thing. Technically, we're still going to be doing the YouTuber house thing, just with less people. And the house we're moving into, my god, man, for 3 people, it's huge. And it's a really, really, really nice house. Hopefully, we don't have any issues. We shouldn't have any issues, because it's only going to be 3 of us and not, like, as many as we've had here. Because I think we've had too many here, if that makes any sense. So yeah, pretty much that's what's happening. We're moving out soon. As I said, me, itshaber, and Flair, we're moving into a house. It's 3 stories once again. It's 5 bedrooms, so more bedrooms than we need. But we plan to have like family over and stuff like that. So having 2 spare rooms is good, and also having friends over and stuff like that. But and I'm really looking forward to it. I really, really am, because this house feels hostile. You're sort of scared to go outside in case anyone, you know, confronts you about something like so stupid, or you know, complaining about the noise when we're YouTubers from our own house with the windows closed. So it shouldn't make any like difference at all. Like it's just really, really simple stuff like that you should never ever have to deal with. But as I said, because they're older in their life, they obviously want you know, to have a quiet life. They've probably lived a hard life, so they want to, you know, have everything a little perfect like they want it, which I do understand. But at the same point, you've got to have some leniency. You've got to make some compromise, bro. We pay rent in this house. We pay a lot of money for our rent in this house. And for it now basically got to the stage where we feel like we have to move out, or else something will happen. I cannot wait to show you guys the house. There will obviously be a house tour video on that too. It's going to be a very empty house though, because the house is unfurnished. So there's a fridge and there's a freezer. There's an oven. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to have to buy a washing machine. I'm going to have to buy couches. Going to buy all that stuff. Luckily I have a bed here. I'm fine. You know, I've bought a load of boxes from Amazon. I'm going to have to keep my clothes in for a while until I can afford a wardrobe and stuff like that. But no, you're going to really, really enjoy the house tour video, because it's a really, really good house. And I just want to say, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads on this channel over the last couple of months. I do realize I took a bit of a break when I really didn't need to, and it affected me YouTube wise, because as you can probably see on my channel, the views aren't there anymore as to what they used to be, which I kind of thought I could get back to, but obviously I need to, you know, change my content, or just get the people back that were watching that don't even know I upload still, like that kind of stuff. And yeah, I feel like I let a lot of people down with my YouTube, and I'm trying to redo that. I've been posting a lot more. Obviously I need money now to, you know, pay rent and stuff like that, so that's why. But it shouldn't have really had to come to this, that I'd be forced to make YouTube videos, because that is one thing I never wanted to do, was be forced to make YouTube videos. Yes, it's my job. I do editing on like the side for some bigger YouTubers. I don't know whether they want me to tell you, so I'm not going to say who it is, but yeah, so I have a reliable income. It's just a bit sketchy at the moment. So hopefully with the house move and stuff like that, we should have internet like straight away, hopefully anyways. And if we don't, then we're gonna have to sort that out. Another thing that's happened today, pretty much, as it's 9 o'clock on the 26th, yesterday, or well today, pretty much at like 4 or 5 a.m, me, itshaber and Kirby were playing Foot Champs in Kirby's room. We had Ryan's PlayStation hooked up, we had Kirby's PlayStation hooked up. I was on my account on Kirby's PlayStation, Ryan was on his account on his PlayStation, hooked up into Kirby's setup. So we had like 2 monitors going with Foot Champs, which is really cool, by the way. Yeah, for some reason then the power switched after like 4 hours of doing that, so it definitely wasn't that, and we just could not get anything to work. We had to turn off everything downstairs so the upstairs sockets would work, and vice versa. You know, it's very, very awkward. I think we fixed it now, hopefully we have. But fingers crossed that I can make as many videos as I can before I move, and I'll even pre-plan some videos. We might not be doing daily uploads like we have been doing the last couple of days, but there will definitely be more videos on the channel as there was in the past. And once again, I apologize if this video is all over the shop, but I feel like this needs to be said. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'll sum it up now. We moved into this house, great house, get on with everyone here in the house. Just outside influences, including neighbors. Yeah, just pretty much neighbors actually, being not very nice people, and pretty much forcing us to move. So we are moving into a house near Liverpool. It's gonna be a great house. It's gonna be 3 of us: Flair, itshaber and me. Kirby and Tom are moving back with their parents, and then vizeh and his girlfriend are moving into a house fairly close to us actually, so that'll be good. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, boys. Have a wonderful day.